Join me as I take on the challenge of finding true peace by letting go of all my expectations for an entire week. Expectations are like silent stressors that creep into our lives, influencing how we feel about pretty much everything. They're the unspoken standards we set for ourselves and others. And when reality doesn't match up, disappointment often follows. This constant striving for something that doesn't exist can be exhausting and stressful. I've seen it in my own life, and I'm sure you've experienced it too. That nagging feeling that things aren't quite right because they don't meet our expectations. We all struggle with unmet expectations at some point. Think about it, when we expect a certain outcome from a situation and it doesn't happen, we feel let down. It's like having a roadmap for a journey, only to find out the road is blocked. We then have to navigate through unfamiliar territory, which can be frustrating and anxiety-inducing. Our minds start racing with thoughts of what could have been, what should have been, and what went wrong. This can lead to feelings of resentment and frustration, not just with others, but also with ourselves. The problem with unmet expectations is that they can seep into various areas of our lives: relationships, work, personal goals. We might expect a partner to behave in a certain way, only to feel disheartened when they don't meet those expectations. At work, we might anticipate a promotion or a certain level of recognition, only to feel undervalued when it doesn't materialize. Even in our personal goals, we set high standards for ourselves, and when we don't meet them, we can feel like failures. It's interesting to note that expectations can also affect our perception of happiness. Studies have shown that people who have lower expectations tend to be happier than those with high ones. This seems counterintuitive, but think about it. When our expectations are low, we are often pleasantly surprised by the good things that happen. Conversely, when our expectations are sky high, we're more likely to be disappointed. Expectations are a fundamental part of being human. They shape our experiences, influencing how we perceive the world around us. At their core, expectations are about anticipation, what we anticipate will happen, how we think others will behave, or what we believe will make us happy. However, when we don't recognize these expectations for what they are, mere assumptions about the future, we can get stuck in a cycle of disappointment. Our expectations often stem from past experiences, societal norms, or even our own desires. For instance, we might expect a birthday to be a certain kind of celebration because that's how it's always been, or we might anticipate a certain level of success in our careers based on our education and experience. These expectations can guide us, but they can also limit us, preventing us from experiencing the present moment in all its complexity. The tricky part about expectations is that they're not always easy to identify. They often operate beneath our conscious awareness, influencing our thoughts and feelings in subtle but profound ways. By becoming more aware of our expectations, we can begin to question their validity and the impact they have on our lives. When we hold on to expectations too tightly, we miss out on the beauty of the present moment. Life has a way of surprising us, and when we're open to it, we can find joy in the unexpected. This doesn't mean we should abandon all goals and aspirations. Rather, it's about holding them lightly, being open to the possibility that things might not go as planned. Letting go of expectations can feel daunting, but it's also incredibly freeing. I recall a period in my life when I was heavily invested in a particular outcome, a specific career path that I thought would bring me fulfillment. When it didn't work out, I was devastated. But in the months that followed, I began to see that there was beauty in the unexpected. I discovered new passions, formed different connections, and eventually found a path that was more aligned with who I truly was. The act of letting go doesn't mean we don't have goals or aspirations. It means we're open to the journey, with all its twists and turns. It's about embracing the present, rather than getting caught up in visions of what could be or should be. To find peace by letting go of expectations, we need to rethink our approach to goals and desires. Summarizing what we've discussed: recognizing the impact of expectations on our happiness, understanding where they come from, and learning to let go can significantly improve our well-being. It's not about eliminating all goals or desires, but being open to life's unpredictability. If you've resonated with this message, I'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments below. Your stories can inspire others who might be grappling with similar challenges. Also, consider checking out